Morning world, welcome to Monday 12th of December and a cold and December day. Are you panicking for, you silly creature? Alright, anything going on in here? Right, it's going to be one of those days today. I'm not quite sure how today is going to pan out. Well, you're not too bad in here actually. Last night my dad got taken into hospital with suspected stroke. Apparently they did a CT scan on him at about 1 o'clock in the morning and his head's okay. So, but he's obviously got an issue because he can't stand up. So I'll be in visiting him today because apparently until he can stand up and walk, they're not letting him out, which will not please him at all. The last place he wants to be, he's a bit like me, is in hospital. He will not want to be in there. He will want to be out as soon as he can. So I can't visit till after 11. And before then, I've got Mrs. P to take for an appointment for her issue. So, yeah. Not sure how much farm work I'm going to get done today. The tree team, we've offered them the day off because the job we did have booked for today involved me, the tractor, the flail, and them on the road with stop-go signs, rakes and brushes and clearing up. Well, obviously I can't do that now. So they had the option of, They had the option of coming in if they wanted to and carrying on logging. Well, who wants to be playing with frozen fire? Look, no, nobody wants to be playing with frozen logs in there. So we basically said, look, if you want to have the day off, it'll be unpaid. If you want to have the day off today, you can. And pretty much they've all unanimously said, okay, we won't come in today. I don't blame them. Right, I need to put some fuel in the skid steer and refresh a bit of bedding and give them a bail out there. That's pretty much me sorted for this morning, so there's nothing desperate to go on. I just need to get some of these jobs done. So, right, I'm going to put the camera down, stop talking, and get on with it. I think the first thing I'm going to do is put some fuel in that machine, actually. Skid steer's on fumes. Right, don't fall out, Ian. Yeah, good morning Vietnam. If you wondered what the vibration was, it's that cover up there. I know I told you in a answer to your question, but yeah, there's supposed to be a little rubber seal there, which for some reason got peeled off. So this thing tends to go walkies. There you go. That's the one on this side. That's what's supposed to be up there. It's like a bit like door seal, but thicker. So I've usually got a bit of wood jammed in there to stop it vibrating, but that fell out as well. Oh, don't fall. It's not a terribly large tank on this thing. I end up filling it up about every 3 days. So it's not an awful job, but it's just one of those things where a bigger tank would be sometimes handy. While I'm at it, might as well. Right, that's that then. I like to whack a bit of grease around it occasionally. Actually a bit more than occasionally. I'll call it regularly. We left one in here. One little calf left in here. But he didn't seem that bothered about moving for a minute, so. Mr. Robin. This is Mr. Robin's favourite tool on the farm. If the skid steers around, he's around. And yeah, alright mate? I just want to give them somewhere dry to lie down, out of the weather. I'll do that side next. Come on, you hooligans. Go on. Out. Go on. Out you go. Go on. Clean bed and I'll give you a fresh bale. Go on. Go on. Out you go. Go on. Go on. No, I'm not scratching asses today. Go on. I ain't got time. Come on. Good girl. Go on. Good girl. Mind your egg. So this is just part of the daily or every other day routine on the farm. And like I said before, a lot of you folks have a job that is the same today, it's going to be the same tomorrow, the same next day. Well, a lot of the time we're no different. A lot of our work, although seasonal, can be quite repetitive. Okay, you lot, go on. You can go down there. Go on. Down you go. Go on. Down you go. Go on. No, you can go down there this time. Go on. Good girl. Go on. That's it. I'll just have that chain. Okay. I'll keep them in there for a minute. That's them to sort that end. Them sort that end. 3 or 4 bucketfuls of wood chip in there. I'm not cleaning out today. It's not wet in there. We haven't had any rain. So the bed is dry. I'm quite happy to put dry wood chip on top of dry wood chip. It's only when it gets wet and slushy that I need to dig it out. It's not wet and slushy. Right, Mr. Robin? You have to wait till I get around there, right? So impatient. This is the wood chip that my landscapers love. I mean, they really like this stuff. Partially because it's inexpensive as far as mulch is concerned. And partly because I load it for them, so it's nice and simple. The only thing is, I haven't got that much of this in stock, and I'd rather give it to the cattle than sell it to the landscapers. They can have it back after the cattle have used it. Folks say you don't put very much on, as in the wood chip layer. It's only a thin layer. How does that keep them clean? Well, the simple matter is I don't really put it on to cover the poo. I cover it, I put it on to absorb it. So what happens as the cattle move about in there, they'll kick it about. It breaks up the poos, which are reasonably solid because they're on dry grub. And the poo disappears and actually becomes part of the bed. That may sound daft, but yes, they're sleeping in their own poo. But because I add this to it, it dries it up and keeps them clean. Mr. Robbins out here, he's licking grubs off his bucket. I thought I'd better just mention, bearing in mind I'm wearing the hat, the Movember appeal. Thank you very, very much for everybody who supported me and Mr. Cornock. Between us, we raised, I think it was just over £4,000 for Movember, so fantastic result. Doesn't matter who raised more money than the other, because that's not what it was about. But all I will say is the original competition, because it was a competition, was set by my missus for this, and we were going to put it to the vote to you guys to vote the best moustache. But I thought about that for a while. I thought, you know what, I don't want to do comparisons. I don't want to do a winner and a loser in this, because I wanted the charity to be the winner, not Richard or me. So although my wife set the competition in the best of spirit, I decided that it was a draw. Okay, he grew a fantastic moustache that drove him wild. I grew a horrible beard that's still driving me wild, but I'm keeping it because of, well, I told you the day why I'm keeping it. So the £100 prize that Mrs. P was going to give to whoever won the competition, I spoke to Richard today and I said, and actually gave him 50 quid. I said, I think it's a draw. So here's 50 quid, you could put towards our charity. He basically said, I don't want your 50 quid. Keep your stinking 50 quid. No, he said, what charity are you putting yours to? And I said, I'm going to put it to breast cancer. And he said, that's fine, that works great for me. And he said, why don't you give both £50 to breast cancer? It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter who gives it, as long as they get it. So that's what we're going to do. Is I decided it was a draw. I think no one's going to disagree with that. I think everybody's quite happy with the fact that I just didn't want the competition to be over competitive, and especially when there's money involved. It just didn't sit quite right with me. So £100 will be donated to breast cancer on behalf of the Funky Farmer and myself. Okay, just so you know how all this finished up. And speaking of finishing up, I better crack on. So it's the Amazon van in the yard, delivering yet another parcel for either Holly or Julie. Again. Okay. Time to move more around again. Come on, you lot. Come on. You gotta go in there. Come on up. Come on. Come on up. Go on, in you go. See? I don't need a dog. I just asked him to do what I wanted to do. Go on, him. Well, apart from the awkward one who wants her ass scratched. Come on, 222. Go on. Come on. Go on. Up you go. Go on. No bum scratching today. Go on. Go on. You can come back out in a minute. Go on. Go on. Good girl. I nearly tapped her on the bum then. If I did that, she would just stop dead. Right. Clean this bit of yard up. Go and feed them. Open doors. Job done. Right, I've just been summoned at the house for my breakfast. Apparently my bowl of cereals is on the table getting soggy, so these guys can come back out. I'll open the door, the gate for the guys at the other end, and then what I'll do, as soon as I've had my bowl of cereals, I'll come down and give them their bail. So I might as well go back this way, haven't I? So fresh bed, I've got something dry to lie on, that'll keep them happy. And within half an hour, fresh bale. They haven't actually finished that bale off in there. They've still got a little bit left, so it's not urgent. If they had nothing, I'd go without my breakfast. But they've got something, so I'm not going to go without my breakfast. Come on in, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Come on. Mind your head. Mind your head. Go on, back it up. Back it up. Go on, Tiddly. Go on, move it. Move it. Come on. I'm not scratching your arse, I ain't got time. Go on, back up. Back up. There you go. So I had to take my glove off to use the camera because I had grease and stuff all over it. Breakfast is done. That took all of about 5 minutes. Just did the poultry. we'll shoot back down now, give the cattle a bale of hay, and that's all the must-do duties done. There's a few like-to-do duties that I could get on with, but I've only got 3/4 an hour and I've got to take Mrs. P to Cheltenham. There's kind of no point in starting. I'm not going to bother with the blooper reel, I'm just going to keep that in there. But I'll tell you what, I didn't have wrench my shoulder. Where was I? Oh yeah, just before I nearly fell down. I'm not going to bother starting something else because I can't finish it. And when I get back from visiting, from taking my missus to Cheltenham, I'm going to want to go and visit my dad. So yeah, this could possibly be all the video for today. It's quite likely I won't achieve a great deal more today. The guys are not in, they basically decided to take a day off. So I haven't got to do anything with them, organise them at all. Yeah, I think the rest of the day is going to be more or less kind of family business. Unless, of course, somebody here decides to drop a calf, then, you know, that'll change that. Come on. Come on, I saw that. I saw that. Go on. Go on, up the bed. Go on, get in there. Go on. Of course, they're all stood in the bloody doorway, aren't they? Go on, get in there. Get in there. Go on. Go on, Patrick. Stop being a doorstop. Go on. Get away. Go on. Get back. Get back. Get back. Go on. Go on. In. In. We're not playing this game. Go on. And you. Go on, Mr. Steer. Go on. Go on. Get in there. Get in there. Go on. Get in there. I might actually put the bucket on. Then again, I might not. We're not forecast any rain. We're not forecast any rain, and they're actually better off up on top of this for the time being. So we can see. Oh, to do this one-handed. Everyone happy in there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, he's put a nice clean bed in there. Let's go and crap all over it. Every bloody time. Yeah, here's one we got out earlier. I reckon we can fit down there. It's like Excalibur, isn't it? I knew that was going to happen. So I wonder how many other farmers around the country have come that close to going on their ass today in the ice, or even got closer than that and actually ended up on their ass in the ice today. I bet there's more than a couple out there now with a sore back, or sore knees, or sore something. Watch your step out there, folks. I don't know if it's the cab in this thing getting smaller or I'm getting bigger. I'm sure it used to be easier than that getting out of here. Right, that's that done. Still no chance of me doing anything with this. I don't know when they're picking it up. I don't know if it's because the mirror's broken. That's why they delayed. Don't want to send it on to the next trolley with a busted mirror. Sorry. But yeah, I think the snow and ice has put the kibosh on me doing anything planned that I had planned, which was basically either a bit with that or the bit on the chain arrows, which, to be honest, that's way overkill for the job anyway. My little case 100 is more than man enough for both of those. There's no point in me trying to entertain you with a bit of tractor work that's actually, most of you who know that it's a complete waste of time. All right, you lot, you can come out again now. So that's it. Everything's got a clean bed. Everything's got plenty of food. I can literally, if I have to go out for the rest of the day, I can. Right, that's it. Just had one last check round everything. Make sure all gates are secure, chains are on, water's all right, everything else is all right, animals are all right. It is almost 9:30. Right, don't go near that again. All right, we'll steer clear of that. On that note, just in case I don't do anything else today, I'll say farewell for today. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to pop a like up, and if you haven't already, press the subscribe button if you want. Don't forget there's a back catalogue of 1,400 videos, so you know, if you want to subscribe and you're bored and you want something to do, there's enough videos to keep you going, well, probably for most of the year, to be honest. They start off terrible, mind, and then end up not quite so terrible, less terrible. Anyway, just in case. Thank you, see you tomorrow.